I think that if you're a straight man and you're dating a transgender woman, that doesn't make you gay.
You're still straight.
Okay, that was going to be my next question.
Is that what you mean? Because I don't think that makes you gay. If they're fully transitioned, then they are a trans woman and they're still a woman.
Yeah,
and
okay, so that's
and
my
you're
tip.
having sex with someone that looks, appears, and is
Right,
and
so
identifies as a
Hold
woman.
on. So that is actually the follow-up question that I've
Okay.
been forgetting to ask for a while now.
I feel like that's more so what you meant.
So, yes, going around the table. Is it straight for a male who is not trans to have sex with a male who is a transgender woman?
I need that written
But that's
down.
not a male, then it's a transgender woman.
No, it's still a
And
male.
are they fully
Still a male.
transitioned?
There's only.
It's not.
Oh, I'm not
it's
gonna get it.
it's not.
not what?
It's not wrong. I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not wrong to have a preference and to not want to date somebody who is transitioning or transgender overall. Like that is your preference. You have,
Yeah.
the right to be like, oh, that's not for me personally. But
Well, yeah, we're talking about the straight.
but I also
thing that
don't
you
like.
brought
I
up.
already said, yeah, I don't think that that's
not.
gay at all.
Well, okay, so, but you said fully transitioned, right? So what if they didn't fully transition?
I mean, then I don't know. That's like a
Personally, I
sticky.
think you just be
It's a
respectful of
person.
whatever
I think you
that
just be
person wants to go
respectful.
with. You just be respectful.
yeah.
Right, but hold on, we're not talking about respect. We're talking about, is it straight?
But then what is sexuality?
Yeah, I can't really define.
Okay, hold on.
You're talking to a bunch of people that are born in early 2000s that don't like to just put all these labels of being straight, gay.
I do.
You being straight.
I think there's two genders.
I mean,
So
there's two. There's,
W's in the
there's
chat.
two genders that you can be born
Men
as.
and
Yeah.
women.
Zoomer going off.
No, there is men
There's-
and there's women. I mean, I don't want to completely get into it. But there's men, there's women. I think if you well, I don't even know the word, transform into
Transgender.
that. No,
Transition.
No,
Transition.
That's what I was saying. Transform, transition into that. You're still what you
How long
are
is it?
biologically at birth. You just transferred because you still have all the man. Let's say you go
W.
from a man to a woman. You still have all the testosterone in there. You don't have as much estrogen. You don't.
That's what
oh,
medicine.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what
good,
the
you're good.
medicine's
Yeah,
for.
that's-
Yeah, but it's
That's
still
what the
you're still
medication
not
does.
gonna be 100%.
Wait, it's okay. Here, let's just get a straight
Okay,
answer.
okay,
Let's
Let's get a straight answer to the straight question.
Yeah.
Okay, is it straight for a male to? She brought it up and you're dipping.
already answered
You got
both
you got to hit the vape right now, bro.
I answered both questions and my vape is dead. I fucking wish.
You gotta hit
But-
the vape.
No, I wish. My vape's been dead
You're
for an
jonesing.
hour.
Over there for
All
me.
right. Is it straight for a man to hook up with a transgender woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do believe it is based on a level of transitioning.
Okay. All right. What about you?
Flat out no.
Nope.
Nope.
No. No.
Okay. And L, it was a yes for you, right? It is straight.
I answered both questions. That's the only reason I went to go to the restroom. I answered both of the questions already before I walked away.
So what was it?
You want me to read? Okay. I said that if a straight man is dating a transgender woman and she's fully
It's not
has
gay.
all the
You
parts,
said it's not
It's
gay.
not gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that.
So I've just got, we won't linger long on this. I just have a couple questions. So straight is short form slang for what?
Heterosexuals.
Yeah.
Heterosexual, right? So when we say homosexual, we mean same-sex relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You would agree that these people have not changed their sex, correct?
If they've gone through drastic surgery to change their sex, then
You can't change your sex.
But they're biological. No.
they're
change your
biologically
sex.
not. They're biologically not. Yeah.
Right. But so
They can't do certain things that a
homosexual
woman can do, like have a
means
baby or have a
same-sex.
period.
But homosexual means same sex, right? Okay. Straight is short form slang for heterosexual. So if homosexual means same sex relationship, then you could perhaps argue they've changed their gender, but you wouldn't argue that they changed their sex, right? So then wouldn't it be the case if two males were dating, regardless of their gender, they're in a homosexual relationship?
Yeah. If two males that are
No,
that
no.
identify and have a penis.
They could
yes.
both. They could even both be
Yeah,
transgender.
I'm really confused by this identification. Why would the identification matter in this case? If homosexual, the definition
Because you're
means
still
same
straight
sex.
if you're
Hang on,
attracted to
hang on,
women.
hang on. Let me ask the question before you answer it. If homosexual means same sex, right? Same sex activity. If you're having sex with a member of the same sex, can you explain how that's not homosexual? I actually would like to know the answer.
I'm saying that if a man is like has a penis and is a man, like identifies as a man, is a man, and a transgender has had surgery and has a vagina, I don't think that you're gay for being attracted to somebody that has had surgery to get there to be a woman. Like that's not gay to me. Like you're
Yeah,
still
but I mean,
attracted
gay
to
men are
women.
attracted to other men all the time, right? But they're still
Yeah,
gay.
and that's fine. But if you're not a gay man and you're attracted to someone that looks, is, and on all other accounts other than being able to have a baby or have a period, then that's not gay in my
You
opinion.
think that that's all women are? Is
No, I'm just
period
saying that that's like
can
those
give
are like the
birth?
two big things that a transgender woman cannot do. But anything else is like
That's what makes a woman.
Yeah, but here's the problem with this
Just 'cause they're not
reasoning. Let me see
biologically.
if I can't point it out real quick. Let's say a man was brutally mangled in a propeller accident on a boat and lost his genitalia. And afterwards, he had an estrogen spike, and so he grew breasts, and he already had long hair, and this kind of thing. You would not consider him a woman if he did not consider himself a woman, correct?
yeah, because he's in an
Right.
accident. That's different.
So then
than
all of this is
choosing
based
and
on
actively
self,
making these surgeries.
Yeah. So then all of this is based around self-identification, because if I gave you somebody else who was trans, who had the same characteristics of the trans person you're talking about, you still would not consider that homosexual behavior, and that's what I don't understand. Same sex is same sex.
Well, see, you're talking about a single accident. What she's talking about is the whole identity, including the sex and, like an actual surgery, actual hormones, actually going through everything, reconditioning the body, because a lot of things go into completely transitioning, and it is very hard to
okay,
pass.
and I'm willing to grant that. I'm willing to grant that you can have genital surgery. You can have surgery on your body. You can have hormone replacement. All of these things to fit what we would consider secondary sex characteristics for women.
Yeah.
I'm going to not dispute that. But then you still also have to tangle with this idea that if that were to naturally occur for a male, you would not consider him not a male unless he considered himself not a male. So if we got a one-to-one comparison of a person that had the same characteristics as somebody else who changed all those characteristics to be the thing, they would still be the same exact thing.
So I actually have a question.
Referring to any group of people as a thing is just crazy to me. Sorry. Sorry.
I do agree, but
Well,
I do have a question.
Wait. Back up. I didn't refer to a group of people as a thing. I said if you have a thing that has the exact characteristics as another thing, I don't understand where you would create this delineation point.
Through choice of whether or not they. Oh my God, I don't want to carry this whole conversation. You can go for it. I don't care either way because I'm pansexual. I will date any type of person. So to me, it doesn't make a difference. But if we're just like talking about like, if there was a straight man that is dating a transgender woman, would I consider him gay? Personally, no. And is there anything that
So he's
you can
straight?
say? Yeah.
He's straight.
Yes. And there's nothing that you can tell me that's going to change my belief or opinion on that.
Even if we're just looking at the pure definitions of what
Is a transgender woman biologically a woman? Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think any transgender woman realizes and will recognize those differences between a biological woman and a woman that has gone through
Hide that, Nick.
transition.
Well, then, if that is the case, then what is a woman? If that is the case, then what is a woman?
What is a man?
Man would be a person who had the reproductive capabilities of, they would have small gametes, they would have XY chromosomes, they would fit the ontological definition of a man.
Well, the whole chromosomes thing, it has been proven that, it's all not necessarily true, and there's multiple variants of the chromosome.
Okay, maybe, and we can dispute that in a second. I'm happy to get into that, but before I
don't
do,
really want to.
what is a woman? Now that I've answered your question, can you answer mine?
Well, I don't really consider myself a woman, so I cannot really answer that.
Wait,
because
What do you
Do
consider?
you hang
yourself?
on? Do you consider yourself a rock?
No, I don't consider myself a rock.
Well, but could you tell me what a rock is, even though you don't consider yourself one?
I mean, I don't really deal with rocks, so no, I cannot.
You can't tell me what a rock is? Can you tell me what a tree is?
Yes, I can.
Now, are you a
It's
tree?
something outside.
Are you a tree?
No, I'm not. But
It's
I
really
did
strange
at some
that you can
point identify
hang on.
as
It's
an
really
alien
strange to me
plant.
that you know what things are, even if you're not the thing. So, what is a woman again?
Okay, so a woman, in my opinion, is someone who identifies as a woman.
A woman shouldn't be in your opinion. It's a definition.
Wait,
of
hang on.
fact.
Let's move back.
In my
A woman-
personal opinion, I don't really.
Okay, I understand. A woman is someone who identifies as a woman. If this is the case, then could you be sleeping with somebody and they roll over and say, "Hey, baby, I'm a woman," and you would be having lesbian sex? Is that correct?
Depends on if they're considering themselves lesbians. Because
just
not all
decided,
women
yeah, they're
consider themselves
lesbians.
lesbians, and you can have sex with a woman as a woman and not have lesbian sex.
Why can't they identify as a tree? And then, or why can't they identify themselves as a dead body and then call you a necrophiliac? Why can't they do that?
Well, there's a kink for that, so technically they can.
There's a kink for everything.
can?
There is a kink for
So-
everything.
This is ridiculous.
So to get this
Like,
right,
just-
you think that you would be a necrophiliac if somebody you were
I
sleeping
do
with
not think
rolled over
so.
and identified as being a dead body?
What?
It's the same logic. If you say that anybody is a woman who identifies as being a woman, which means a woman, when I ask you what is a woman, it is anybody who identifies as, which means anybody
So,
who
okay.
identifies as a woman is a woman, which means woman is anybody who identifies as a woman. It's an infinite regress.
So a woman is a
hang on.
societal
Listen,
role.
listen to
That's
what's
what
being
it
said
is.
first. Listen first, then respond.
Well,
So if you have a
you don't wanna
regressive
listen.
definition, an infinite regress, a loop, I never actually get the information as to what a woman is. It's just anybody who identifies as one, which is anybody who identifies as one. Well, what is that? Whoever identifies as that. We're not actually clarifying what a woman is.
Okay, so let's say a woman is the one who has the vagina and the one who has the breasts and presents themselves as a woman. So let's say that. Let's say that's a woman. Or
If that is the, okay, well, let's say
let's
that is.
for the
Can you-
argument's sake.
Okay, can you agree, though, that there could be men who have all of those characteristics and even present themselves in a way that you would consider womanly, but don't consider themselves a woman?
Yes.
Would you consider them a woman?
No, because they don't
Okay, well,
consider
then we're back
themselves
to
a
the same
woman.
problem of anybody's a woman who says they're a woman. We're back to the same exact problem
Because
again.
every single person is different, and there's nuance in every single person's journey, and I feel like we've already established that. Like every single person is
That's
completely
just
unique.
fluff. That doesn't tell me shit.
Andrew, has she-
everybody's journey is different. Okay, so what? What does that have to do with anything?
Okay, yeah, but you're not even a part of the whole like community. You're not a part of the actual conversations that the people are having about gender. You are just presenting your opinion as a cis white male dude. So it's like, what?
What
Does that have to do with anything?
Because-
wait, did you just say you're hang on? Did you just say you're white and straight? So opinion dismissed? Are we doing the you go girl? I'm a fucking strong lesbo. I'm here to fucking own. Like, what are we doing here?
No, I am just saying that what you're saying and what you're trying to create and generate conversation about, like, this is not really a conversation that me and you should be having.
Why?
Because
Why not?
Why not?
Because
Isn't
it
it
is
good to talk about like dilemmas and
No,
stuff? And, like,
okay, so
Oh my
disagreements?
God.
so because I am not a trans woman,
Oh
I cannot
my
answer
God.
those questions, and neither is he.
I'm not a rock, but I can talk about rocks. I'm not a tree. I can talk about a tree. I'm not a cat. I can talk about cats. Not
Yeah,
a dog. I
but
can talk about a
that-
dog. I can
that's
talk
like
about
a- that's like
everything on
turning-
planet Earth.
that's
But
like turning-
somehow, if I don't go and surgically alter my genitalia, I'm not qualified to know what a woman is or is not?
You can have your own.
Let me ask you a question.
opinion on
Do you have
that.
any opinions at all on how children are raised in society?
I have a few.
Oh, yeah, hang on. And do you have any children?
No,
Then you're totally disqualified from that conversation.
I
Why would you
completely
ever talk
agree,
about
which
it?
is why I'm not a part of
You're
that
totally
conversation.
disqualified from that conversation. You
I
cannot have
agree.
any opinions about children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
do
w-
not. I do not voice my
You,
opinions
you
about
just
children.
said that you do have opinions
I have
about it.
opinions, but I do not voice them nor have conversations with the parents. Like I do not
So
tell
people
them
can't have
how to-
opinions. So you have no opinion on whether or not it's child abuse. If somebody goes in their room, pulls out a belt, and starts beating the shit out of their kid with it, is that child abuse?
Considering that was down to me, yes, I do consider.
Oh,
that child
wait,
abuse.
that's an opinion about children.
Because
That's an
you
opinion
can
about
have
nope, dismissed. It's an
opinions.
opinion about children.
You can have opinions, but it's
No,
a
you
different thing
can't.
to discuss. Yes, you can.
No, you
have
can't.
your own opinions. I have my own opinions.
No. You just said that you're not allowed to have an opinion.
I said you're not
you
allowed
just
to
said you're not allowed to have an
discuss.
opinion.
No,
If
I
you
did
don't have
not
kids,
say
you don't
that.
have an opinion. So when you
I
say
did not say
X
that.
thing with children is abuse, you are not qualified to make that statement because you have no children by your own logic.
I just think that what I get what you're trying to say, and I also understand hers. So I'm just gonna try and help you guys see eye to eye a little bit,
Thank you.
just a little bit.
My language
It's just
is
that
rusty.
she is trying to say that every person has the right to have their opinion, just like you do, even if she doesn't agree with it. That's perfectly fine. But when you're talking about a group of people or peoples that you have no knowledge on, and you're a married straight man, you have no right to tell other people what their sexual preferences is or what their sexuality is.
That's not what he's
when
doing.
it's not. But he's saying that it's gay to have sex or be with a transgender woman.
It
That's
objectively
fine.
is.
That's.
It objectively is.
It's
Well,
just not right.
let us
It's just not
assume
right
for a
to
second.
assume
I'm just
someone
going to
else's
follow your own
sexuality.
train. Hang on. Let her speak.
It's
I'm just going to respond directly to what you're saying. Go ahead and finish.
It's just that I don't think personally, like, okay. let me put this in a
Wait. I'm
different
sorry.
way.
I have to interrupt. So, couldn't we just throw this right back at you? Who are you to tell us what's straight? As a straight man-
I've dated.
No.
I've dated transgender, so I'm
No.
speaking on my own actual personal experiences.
But
He's
you're
speaking
okay.
on a
If
straight
it's not
bias.
gay, then it's straight. Then who are you to tell me, that as a straight man, what is straight and what isn't?
I never said that you had to have your opinion, or that you couldn't
What?
have your opinion, or that if you deem it as gay, that is your
Yeah, but
your
we're having
right
a meta
to think that.
We're having a meta conversation of
Because
Andrew
you
can't
asked.
say this, Andrew can't say X because
I never said he
doesn't-
couldn't say
He doesn't
anything.
belong to your precise identity group.
I never said that he couldn't say anything, or that I in fact said that he can have an opinion, even if
But-
I don't agree with it,
But
or she
then
doesn't,
why did you
or
bring
anyone
up his
doesn't.
identity group as a straight white man who's married?
Because
What does
it's
it
just
matter?
that he can't tell. Nobody should tell anybody whether something that they do is straight or gay or whatever. It doesn't
She said
matter.
he
Well,
specifically, so
okay,
people
let me just respond to this. Okay, so let's start with just a simple question. Do you believe that there is a truth of a matter? Meaning there is a truth to everything. It's either true or it is not true. It cannot be both true and untrue because that would be a contradiction, right?
It's just that we're talking about
Answer my question
opinion-based
without
things, so
obfuscating, please.
there's no.
Is something either true or untrue?
But isn't there that experiment?
narrowing
I'm
where
gonna
it's
just
both?
I'm gonna keep asking until I get an answer. You can say no or you can say yes, but is a thing either true or untrue? Can it be both? True and untrue at the same time?
There's nuance. It's not black and white.
Oh, so you're saying that a thing can be true and untrue at the same time?
Yeah, like it's
So-
that. It's
so a
that cat
contradiction- contradictions are
experiment.
possible?
It's both dead and alive at the same time in the box.
So let me just make sure. I just want to make sure I get your position down. Something can be both true and untrue.
Yeah, because it is all.
So you can have
it is
hands and
all
not have
based-
hands.
Please, it is all based on our perceptions, because we have all grown up in different ways. We all have our own perceptions.
Do you see
have
this?
your own.
Do you see this
perception.
cup? Do you see this cup?
Sure.
Am I drinking from this cup?
I don't know if you are.
Okay, well,
because you could
I'm
be
drinking from the
faking.
cup. There's liquid in it, and I'm swallowing it. Would that be
If
drinking?
you say so, but I would have no way of knowing, and I do not care
Okay, you have no
enough to
way of
confirm.
knowing that I'm holding a cup.
No, I have no way of knowing if you're actually drinking from the cup or if it has
Okay,
a
am I
liquid.
holding a cup?
Sure, you're holding a cup.
Is that true?
I suppose.
Well, okay, so could I both be holding this cup and not be holding this cup at the same time? Is that possible?
Because you are literally showing me that you're holding the cup.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're holding the cup. But the
Okay,
whole
so
point
only
is that
one of
it's in
those
the
things can be
box.
true, right? Only one of those things can be true. I can't both be
Because
holding
you
the cup.
present it
Stop,
in the
stop.
open. You
I
present it in the
cannot be
open.
both holding the cup and not holding the cup at the same time, can I?
Okay, if you lower it down, and
Uh-huh.
and I cannot see if you're holding the cup, then yeah, you're both holding the cup and not holding the cup, because then it's
No,
your
I would
word
still
against
only
mine.
be
No,
either
it
A,
is your
holding.
word
No,
against
no.
mine. I have no opinion.
That's
on it.
insane. What you just said is insane. Even if the cup was in a place where you couldn't see it, if I would still either A, be holding the cup, or B, not be holding the cup, I still could not be both holding it and not holding it at the same time.
Except I wouldn't know. You may be
You
lying,
may not
or you may
know,
not.
but
You would
whether
be-
you,
you would be
stop,
right
whether
or
you know
wrong.
it or not doesn't matter. What matters is that the truth is there's only two options. I'm either holding it or I'm not holding it. It can't be anything else,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So
Sure.
if that is true, then you're
With
saying that, yes,
with that
truth-
particular example, yes, you can be, because you say so, you can be either holding the cup or not holding the cup. Okay. You
right,
have
so
given
only
me
one
the
can be true.
baseline.
It's not nuance. It's not nuance. There's only one truth. So what
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
saying
very
here
simple
is
thing.
that can you both be a homosexual and not a homosexual at the same time? Can you be having gay, straight sex?
I cannot answer on that because I'm not a
You can
homosexual.
answer on that. Because you could be both holding and not holding the cup, right?
I don't know if you're homosexual or not. So it's like, I'm sorry, I cannot answer for you. You have to ask yourself that. I cannot answer for you.
I just want to make sure you can be having gay, straight sex at the same time. That's correct?
I did not hear you.
You could be having gay, straight sex at the same time?
Gay straight?
Yeah, it's gay, straight sex, right? Yeah.
Well, if you have a gay person and a straight
With
person,
one person,
sure.
with one person.
Do you know the way?
Can you be having homosexual and heterosexual sex at the exact same time with one
Yes.
person?
Yes.
Okay, can you explain how that would be possible?
Okay, let's say you are having sex with somebody who is in a role play presenting as someone else.
That's why I stick to anal sex.
Yeah.
So wait a second. So to get this right, you can be engaging in both a same sex activity with one person while simultaneously with that same person be engaging in heterosexual sex. Is that your actual position?
I don't have a position on that. This is ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous.
Thank you.
2 seconds ago, you just said I could both be holding and not holding a cup that you could
Because
see
I
visibly.
wouldn't know unless you showed me. Unless you're actually showing, like, I don't know, you might be floating a cup with your magic. Like, I don't know, you might have fucking magic and just floating the cup. Yeah.
We're cooked, guys.
Yeah, I'm tired. I haven't slept in like 2 days.
I believe you.
Can you give us an answer, though? What is a woman, I guess? Can you give us an answer?
Can I give you an answer on what a woman is?
It doesn't matter what you
I'm
think.
sorry, that was Nick.
Sure. Honestly, I cannot give you Okay, you know what? Yes, I will. That's okay. That's okay. Because the thing is that personally on gender, I cannot give you a defining answer on anything because I think everything is a spectrum and I think everything is nuanced and it's all whatever the person perceives to be the truth.
I can already tell that I don't like you.
Wow, thank you. I'm so happy to be back.
All right.